Hey, what's up everyone? I just wanted to show the current weather conditions. A moment ago it was very dark and some ominous looking clouds were in the air, and so this is what it currently looks like right now. So yeah, that's what it looks like. That's not our property across the road, but it looks like that fence post from yesterday. That looks like that was bent down. That wasn't like that yesterday. Someone else's fence post across the road. It's not ours. Where I heard and seen those beings, see, the porch is over that way. Like, the porch to the house is over that way, and it was right across the road where those beings were at that time. Right over that way. Right over there. They were right in that area, and things can easily cross right through here and go up in the hills. Right over there is that cell tower that's blinking now. It didn't used to even work, but now I get one bar here and three, sometimes four in the yard, farther out in the yard. It would be nice if I could do a live stream right here, but the Wi-Fi extender doesn't want to be strong enough. And the hills over in that area, that's where right up in there is where I first heard, looks like I see rain. Looks like it's raining on the hill, but right up in there is where we first heard that the loudest Sasquatch howl ever. Very eerily similar to the one recorded on the old recordings from that recording that says the loudest Sasquatch howl ever. Sorry, I kind of went off movement there, but that was where it was at. This is the vine, though. It goes all the way across and goes all the way through. Vine goes all over the place, right through here, and whoop, boom, and all the way up into the pine trees. The state or county destroyed our pine trees, killed them. They killed the pines, and they left it. Hey, girl. They killed it and they killed some bushes and killed the pines. Just killed them pretty much and left them like that. But the storms are on the way today. The atmosphere is very unsettled. You can tell by these storm clouds right here. I wanted to do a live stream, but I figured it wouldn't work or it would keep cutting out. So here's that vine right here where I was walking down. And this one goes all the way across here. And then this goes all the way across here into the pear trees. Actually, those fruit pear trees have not been doing so great for the past several years now. And also this, like I stated, looks like something left this in a certain way. I don't know for sure, but I can speculate. This limb right there got broken and twisted. This one here got kind of broken. That got pulled. This here got pulled down and then pushed into the ground, but that could be nothing. But yeah, the storms are on the way. That's the cherry tree, not the fruit cherry tree, but it's a large cherry tree. It's not a fruit cherry tree, but there used to be a lot of activity right here. A lot of things. I used to kind of chill right here a lot, but It looks like a lot of unsettled atmosphere today. Very unsettled atmosphere. You can see very heavy winds. You see how fast those clouds are moving right there, indicating very, very heavy winds. I appreciate those who've joined my live stream a few days ago. You can see all the wind blowing right now. It's starting to get heavier, but not as bad as it was earlier. I'm looking for any signs of any type of strangeness. I know it'll be soaking wet tomorrow and today and tomorrow, so I won't be able to go out in there. Out in the yards. A purple vine. One of those briar vines. Oh, the birds are actually saying tweet, 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 tweet. They don't usually make that actual tweeting sound. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the storms rolling in. I actually got the phone to go landscape mode. Horizontal. So, we planted these pine trees here from another state. My daddy brought them in from another state. One of them's already completely dead. The other one's dying. But I had a dream when I was little, before we ever bought, or before he ever brought these pine trees home, that there were 2 grown pine trees here in this exact spot. And I had a dream that they grew, and it was before he got them. And in an alternate reality, it was like 2046, and they were grown and they got destroyed. That a storm destroyed them, and I had no idea we were going to ever plant pines there. Oh, look, flowers. That's one sapling tree here. One sapling right there. And this tree is very unusual. Kind of strange the way it looks. It's kind of open. You can see the layers in it. Ogres have layers. We're like onions. Anyway. Donkey. What is it, Shrek? Everybody, what is this about Puss in Boots thing, man? Everybody think he's so cool. It can't be those eyes. It can't be that accent. It can't be the boots. These are not boots, shoes. It can't be them shoes. These are not shoes. These are boots. Puss in Boots. Shrek reference there. This is that's a cedar. There's cedars, elms, ash trees. There's the creek flowing. Man, you sure can hear the wind. You sure can hear the wind blowing in. That is a sycamore tree that its roots right there held water for many, many years, and then right there it died. I mean, a storm hit it. Lightning struck it many years ago, and you can see where a lightning strike went right down the middle. It didn't kill it. It remained, but later, many years later, it just fell down. And that's the root right there. The roots, very strong root system, very strong. You can sit on there or whatever, and it holds in that water right there and holds in the bank. But sadly, a few years ago, it completely it fell. Which, you know, this is the creek. I'll talk again later, another time. It's about to start storming, as you can see, which I've been saying that probably for 8 minutes now. But, you know, whatever. There's enough water, deep enough water in here now to have fish. I know there are a lot of crawfish or crawdads, depending on where you're from, and some people say crayfish. I always say crawfish. Some people say crawdads. Yo, crawdad down there. Give you a heaping helping of my injustice. Cause this here is my injustice. Oh, we gonna have to drag his lily white butt across the swamp. Whoa, it's getting windy. Wow, check out the wind. That was an episode with Jamie Foxx, by the way. I got distracted. That was an episode of his lily white butt across the swamp. Is that looks like a arrowhead type rock. Not that, but what I just found. And let's see. I just like getting rocks in the creek, no matter what they are. Yeah, the roots from the trees, you can see that there's some flowers growing there. You can see that the roots from the trees hold the bank in. I mean, without the roots, someone's been over here. Left a root beer can in the tree, but that's a hedge apple tree. I don't even know why we kept that there. I think they have thorns all over them. I know that one does. That one always had thorns all over it. But someone threw trash in there. Anyway, yep. That's the creek branch. I'm gonna go ahead and, hey, there's some buttercups. I think they're buttercups across the road. Yeah, before it starts pouring rain on me, I'm going to head back to the house. I just wanted to talk and let everyone know that I'm feeling better than I was. And I do have PayPal and Patreon, and Wow, listen to that wind. Wow, that's some heavy wind. It doesn't show, but you can hear it. But anyway, yeah, I have PayPal and Patreon, and as well as I signed up to the YouTube, let's see, ad revenue thing. Oh, look, more flowers. And let's see, I signed up to that, and to there were a lot of limbs that used to be pulled down right here. Let's see, also to the not just Patreon and PayPal, but the it was let's see, I think it's where you can donate during a live stream. Something must be happening at the house. I better get back. There's the one pine tree we planted years ago that lived. That is an ash tree. Our one ash tree fell in 3 directions, but it lived. And the limbs are now growing upward and actually growing limbs like a tree. And this one right here is an ash tree it's been here for many years. Ash trees I have good memories with the one ash tree that fell. I'll show it sometime. All of my cats, that's a cherry tree. All of my cats went to this one ash tree and always hung out with me. Hugh and Jackie, some of my earlier subscribers know that Hugh and Jackie are very, very special to us. And they passed away. Hugh, something strange happened to him. He either got run over, but he looked like he was drug across the road to me. But Jackie, she disappeared right afterwards. They were brother and sister. Sunshine, Moonshine, his brother, Victor, Molly, Fuzzy, all of them just gone. Something happened to them. And they always stayed right at the house, and they would follow me around, and they were very loyal and so sweet. And last year we just lost all of our cats, all but Simba and Cookie now, and the one we have in the house, which doesn't like the company of other cats or a dog either. Cookie loves dogs. She loves our dogs, and they love her. But yeah, they met their demise, sadly. I mean, they got this strange stemper, and then some of them just died unexpectedly at the sidewalk. Molly, she was just walking away and from her food, it looked like she had been struggling, and just walked away and died. And it was sad. We love them all, and they're gone. But yeah, a limb up there. This happened, by the way, during a time when there was no storm. So that's what was odd about that limb. Look how high up that was. It's this cherry tree here. Very high up. You can see it's very high up. And surrounded by plenty of places. Rabbits hang out a lot under there. But right up there, well, they used to. Right up there, it got twisted and pulled downward. And there was one from the very top that happened to, but that was the night there was a lot of strange activity. Something was down in our yard, and then there was UFO activity and everything, strangeness. I get a lot of strangeness, and that got pulled down. That got pulled downward at that time. But there's also another ash tree right there. 2 ash trees about, I guess, 50 feet apart. So, yeah. Yep. This is the tree here. It's kind of pushing over the birdhouse, though. That's the one bad thing about that. But there was hey, there's a huge bird right there. Looks like a buzzard. I don't know, though. It went by so quickly I couldn't tell. I think it was a buzzard. But yeah, all of our cats, they're gone now. They're gone. Sadly, they're gone. And yeah, we loved them. I'll show you the ash tree that the March bushes, as we call them, are coming out, because they always come out in March with their orange blooms. Every year in March and September, they come out really pretty first, and the honeysuckles and everything, they come out really pretty. And then that's pretty much their 2 times of year. I'm gonna cut some limbs back out here. This is Lizzie. Hey girl. Phone's gonna die in a couple of moments here, and I can't hardly see the screen, so. And that's Lucy. I'm having a hard time seeing the screen. She's wanting some petting. All right, the phone's going to die, so good dogs. Phone's going to die. I just wanted to give a little update on the weather and go for a walk and let you go for a walk with me. So, yeah, that is an update on everything. They cut our pine tree back to where it's practically dying. It is practically dying. I mean, dead almost, but sadly. But anyway, that's the storm weather update and everything. And I can't hardly see on the phone because the phone is dying. But peace, much love, and that's all for this video. I hope to speak with all of you again very soon. Bye.